Oh boy, time now for another episode of Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics, continuing with Miss Fury. Well, thanks to comments I received from Miss Roberts, this thing is going to last a lot longer than I anticipated, and then not really end. So, yeah, we're going to take a break when I reach the end of this book and move on to something else. And we'll revisit Miss Fury. And she's got a nice outfit, so there's that, you know. Also, apologies for being late. I am having a miserable time trying to go from night person to morning person because I've got to be in court tomorrow morning for jury duty. And I don't know how long that's going to last. I guess I need to make a community post. Because there might not be some videos unless I can fit a few in. But other than that, I don't know. I already got stuff planned for next week's podcast on the Mr. Nailsin Show. So that'll be taken care of at least for next weekend. But beyond that, because you never know. Usually it's like a couple of days and you're done. But as luck would have it, what if it's like some murder trial and I get sequestered? Oh, boy. Yeah, that's going to be rough. Well, anyway, so things like that could happen. So, you know, that's the FYI. So anyway, I think this is where we left off. I can't remember. No, don't shoot, senor. Don't kill me. I don't need whips or guns to handle you on their own. No, well, neither does Pippi need whips nor guns to handle you, Senor Hell. Oh, that's right, he whipped him. That's why I was about to say, it's like, cheap shirt, but yeah, he whipped him, so it tore it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, maybe they don't need this gun, but I can certainly find use for it. Now I kick your brains out, Yankee pig. Aim closely and fire. And now Baroness von Kempf will settle two problems with one bullet. Well, not exactly. You needed him to get you into America, but now you're still stuck. Well, whatever. Back in New York. Holy mackerel, here comes Detective Carey. Maybe he knows Francine took the leopard costume from his house. Gotta warn her. Yeah. Oh, my goodness, I'm on the edge of my seat. Are you? I wish... Okay, more good Lord. I wish that nurse wouldn't keep answering the phone. What a dizzo. Detective Dan Carey just went in the elevator, so when I call and tell the nurse to warn Francine that Carey's on his way up, this is totally unnecessary. She sounds very gay and so she's really into Miss Marla, huh? I don't need some man interfering. It's because she's gay, see? Oh, no, they mean the old, yeah. Well, I meant happy. I guess he means like she's very flighty and just says no, but that doesn't sound like she's all that happy. But anyway, I'll certainly tell Miss Marla. Wonder if she understood me. You're hogging up too much time, buddy. This panel is completely unnecessary, other than the revelation that the nurse is a lesbian. Isn't that marvelous? It's just what I've been telling you, Miss Marla, that your fiancé would forget about whatever quarrel you had, and he'd come back to... Oh, well, you're trying to get them back together. I guess she's not gay after all. Oh, boy, she's got sleep apnea, so she needs a CPAP. Oh, well, okay. But I look so dreadful with this oxygen mask on. Don't let him see me this way. And I don't know. What did she breathe in? Well, that's where she fell down a chimney or something. So that she, I guess, inhaled the soot. And that's why she needs... I don't know. Anyway, is Miss Drake at home? Oh, yes, you're Gary Hale. Miss Marla is so glad you're here. She's been very ill. Don't mind if you can't see her. I've put a screen around her. But you'll still be able to talk with her. I'm sorry to hear about Miss Marla, but I
can't stay. I'm not.
Shush! How can you be so heartless when she's so desperately ill? Is it asking too much for you to sit by her a few minutes? She's been calling for you constantly. I know she'll get better if... Is that you, Gary? Please let me explain about the disagreement we had. There are so many things you didn't understand, dearest. Don't go away. Sit down for just a little while. Here, I'll offer you a little tug.
Well, all right.
And that's how it happened, Lovey. We'd never have had that misunderstanding if you'd given me a chance to explain. Boy, for all the wordiness, they decide not to hear. But, we know why. So I guess, what did she tell all to this detective? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, giving me a chance to explain. You haven't said a word, Gary. Say that you forgive me, dearest.
Oh, boy. Not Gary, Detective, what's his name, is making a move. He's done bust a move on Miss... Yeah, whatever. So in Brazil, how's the real boyfriend doing? Ow, my head. That Monero skunk must have conked me with a rock. Okay. Hey, what's he lying there for? What in blazes am I doing with this gun in my hand? Thought I threw it away.
I've timed my entrance perfectly. Hale is just getting up. Not the way I wanted, but anyway, still holding the gun and looking rather stupefied because he's stupid. Anyway, he seems amazed that Pippi has been shot. Ha! Now for the second act of this little drama. Gary, what happened? You're hurt. I saw the horses come back alone, so what's the matter with Pippi? Oh, great heavens! You shot him. Gary, you've got to get away immediately. His brother Diego will kill you. The Monero brothers are powerful friends here in Brazil, and you'll never have a chance, even if you could prove the shooting was accidental.
Okay. But I'm Superman. Well, back in New York, we jump around a lot. Okay, so that was her plot. He's in her, dead or whatever, he thinks. So she's going to extort him to get back. Okay. Anyway, I knew you'd understand and forgive me after I explained everything, Gary. I'm so happy you've come back. Now we can go on with our wedding plans again. Can we, dearest? Yes. Just holding her hand and kissing it. I've fallen in love. Turns out I have a hand fetish.
Your voice seems strange, Gary. But everything has seemed strange since you've been away. Goodbye. Until tomorrow, dearest. But the name's Gary, and Gary sounded so much alike. How did I know?
Well, you wouldn't let him get a word in edgewise.
Let go of me. How dare you? You meddling busybody. Why didn't you tell me first? Sending Detective Gary in to see Miss Muller and telling her he was Gary Hill? Heaven knows what Miss Muller told him. I could smash the living daylights out of you.
Pardon me.
Detective Gary!
That's felony assault. You're Francine. I just wanted to say that I have Gary Hill's address. I recently had occasion to check on some persons staying at a certain hotel in Rio de Janeiro.
Jeez, what the hell is all that on the floor?
I've been informed that Gary Hill is there now. I might also add that among the other guests is one Baroness Erica von Kempf.
Jeez.
Boy. He just knows everything, doesn't he? Who wishes to enter the United States. She is a notorious woman who has made fools of wiser men than Hill. I expect the idiot to fall for whatever she gives him. I suggest that you cable him immediately. Meanwhile, no, I'm staying, Erica. That bullet wound doesn't look serious. If we get Pippi, to a doctor. He'll be okay.
Gary, you don't seem to understand. His brother, Diego Monero, will be here any minute, and he'll shoot you down just as Pepe tried to do. Please, for my sake.
Your sake? What do you got to do with anything?
Put on this jacket and ride to the place I told you of.
I don't suppose it makes any difference that the gun exploded accidentally, eh?
God damn it. No, idiot. The Moneros shoot first, inquire after. Just show the slip of paper when you reach your destination, and there won't be any embarrassing questions. I'll get your luggage to you tonight. Obstinate fool. Didn't leave a minute too soon. This must be Diego now. He is the one person I have to watch out for.
What happened?
Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Diego. That Yankee Gary Hale quarreled with Pepe and shot him. I tried to stop him, but he escaped.
It is very strange, Baroness, that wherever you happen to be, there's always some serious trouble or accident.
But Diego,
Shut up and get in the car. So anyway, later on,
you've put Mr. Hale's luggage in my car? Good. Now take my things and move quickly before Diego gets back from the hospital. Well, don't just stand there gawking. What have I not... haven't I paid you well? Whatever.
Yes, but what to do with these cablegrams just arrived from Senor Hale, or for Senor Hale?
Cablegrams? Give them here. Now go and don't forget to park my car at the place I told you, lest Diego should see it. Well, well. From my old friend, Detective Carey.
Oh, old friend, huh? Well, yeah. Plus, they share the same hairstyle, or hair color, Anyway,
he wants Gary Hale to telephone him long distance tonight. Very urgent. Let's see what the other cablegram says. Dear Mr. Gary, please come back. Miss Marlowe is very ill. Calling for you, please. Answered signed, Francine. Miss Marlowe, eh? She must be the girl Gary was engaged to. Tisk, tisk. Very ill. How pitiable.
So, there goes the note. Yeah.
Now I gotta strip down. Now to change my clothes and join Gary. Too bad I have to leave most of my wardrobe here, but no matter. I expect to be shopping for a trousseau soon. Who's that? Diego? How's Pepe?
Just fine. Come in, boys. Yes, Baroness, he's very much improved, and so is his memory. He distinctly recalls that when he was shot, Gary Hale was lying unconscious at his feet. Whoops. So she's checking out whatever that is, and his handkerchief in his side pocket. Okay. Incidentally, I passed Hale's suite, and I noticed his luggage has been removed. It occurred to me you might be thinking of making a trip too, so... But pardon me a moment, Baroness. All right, Carl, light the torch.
Let go of me, let go. What are you going to do with that torch?
I'm going to teach you how to swallow it, like in those circus acts. As I was saying, Baroness, it occurred to me you might be thinking of taking a trip, and knowing how patriotic you are, I know you'd be proud to display this little emblem.
Oh, he's got a brander with a swastika, see?
Yeah, I forgot she's a German spy or some such nonsense. Well, anyway, now this is in reverse now, but it won't be.
I get it. Diego, no, never stay. Stop, I beg you.
Yeah. She's fainted, boss. A good, clean job, if I do say so myself. Came out sharp and clear. What do you think? I think the Baroness will no longer be interested in extensive traveling. The Baroness is certainly going on like a wild woman, Monero.
Well, you branded her face, so...
Yeah, anyway, she is? Too bad Pippi is still in the hospital. He'd sure get a kick out of this. She's learned one lesson she will never forget. That you can't fool with the Monero brothers and get away with it. Oh, geez, we're still going with this. Well, anyway, it's a good thing you have her locked in the tower suite, Diego. She's a mean woman. No telling what she might do. She won't do anything, Carl. Not anymore, she won't. Nor will she risk going anywhere with that brand on her forehead. You can't hide a thing like that for long. Not where she wants to go. What am I going to do now? What am I going to do? I don't know. Some foundation, something. Well, anyway, I was to meet Gary Hale hours ago. If he should get suspicious and come back, he'd hear that it was I who shot Pippi Monero. He might also find out that I burned those cablegrams of his fiancée. I don't know how he'd find that out, but anyway. And Detective Carey, I've got to get out of here. Diego thinks this brand will stop me, eh? This won't be difficult to hide, at least until I get to the United States. A good plastic surgeon will do that well. I don't know. Anyway, the big problem is to get out of here. I wonder if it's possible to reach another floor for the balcony, from the balcony. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she just uses her bangs. Yeah, I didn't think of that. No, and it would be suicide to attempt to slide down a rope from way up here to the street. That gives me an idea, though. The fat swine Diego seems to lead a charmed life. When he and Bruno were at that in that bomb explosion, Bruno lost an arm, but Diego came through unscathed. Okay. Well, we'll see if he can survive this little setup. I haven't had to wait long. He's at the door now. All right. Come on, you big tub. I guess, his big fat carcass walks down the hall. Now the Baroness is altogether too quiet. Something tells me not to open this door, and yet... Okay, back in New York. Sure, why not? I was just passing by. Thought I might inquire about Miss Marla. Her hands free. No,
Miss Marla is ever so much better, Detective Carey. The doctor has removed the oxygen mask, and he has allowed Miss Marla to sit up. Don't come in. Miss Marla won't be delighted to have...
do come in.
Be glad to have company. By the way, Mr. Carey, don't mention that you were there the other day. The nurse and I told Miss Marla she had been dreaming. You see, Miss Marla thought you were Gary Hale, and she could have been so disappointed if...
I understand. Well, anyway, Francine sent Gary a cablegram Gary Hale, you don't have to say his whole name. Well, anyway, I hope he answers soon. We were engaged, that is, until a few weeks ago, when there was an unfortunate misunderstanding. Then Gary went away. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Carey, and I think it's wonderful that you were able to locate him so quickly. Yeah, it was purely by accident, Marla. I was checking on certain guests staying at the... I thought it was... Okay, Cavato... Wait, what is it? Cavato Hotel in Rio, which is owned by two brothers named Monero. Hell, just happened to be there, too.
Why were you checking that out?
I don't know. I just do that sort of thing.
I read a lot about you and followed some of the crimes you solved. It must be very interesting work to, Mr. Carey. This is the first time I've ever seen you smile.
I was just thinking how interesting it would be to see your hands. I mean, interesting it has been during this past year. Meanwhile, Diego Monero pays a visit to one of his guests. Boy, it sure took him a while, huh? Erica, where are you, Erica? What's that? Something tied to the balcony. She couldn't have escaped. There's only one sheet tied to the baluster. It's a trick.
Right. I wanted to repay you for branding my forehead.
Oh! So now he has, made in Taiwan branded on his? I don't know.
That's why I couldn't possibly leave without seeing you. Seeing you in Hades, you swine. The service elevator will leave me at the side door. Meanwhile, this little housewarming should keep Bonero's pals too busy to trail me. Then I can join Gary Hale.
Okay, it's smoking, you know. Did someone ring smoke? Fire! Oh, no. Will this plan work? I don't know. Probably. I guess we're going to keep her around, you know. So, there you go. Oh, man. Somebody walked in with muddy feet, and look what they did to the floor. That is awful. Yeah. So anyway, wow, look, they even did the continued, and that's what it'll be unless I can't get away. So I don't know, but we'll continue with this whenever the next Mr. Nailsin Sunday Comics occurs. And hopefully you'll join me there. Yeah. All right. See you then.